The aerospace company founded by Elon Musk makes money in space. And that money comes in several different ways. I must talk about the main sources for an estimated $4.6 billion of revenue at SpaceX in 2022, and future plans to create profit on Earth using space technology. The largest source of revenue at SpaceX is government contracts. SpaceX has secured numerous contracts with government agencies, including NASA and the US Department of Defense. These contracts are so important to SpaceX that they focus on hiring people with government security clearance. The contracts involve providing satellite launch services, resupply missions to the International Space Station, and developing technologies for future space exploration. For example, SpaceX's connection to the NASA Commercial Crew Program has allowed them to ferry astronauts to and from the International Space Station. Simple transport can cost tens of millions of dollars per astronaut, and SpaceX is happy to provide the service. The next revenue source is commercial satellite launches. SpaceX offers commercial satellite launch services to private companies and organizations around the world. A satellite launch for a private company can cost over $60 million, but that's a bargain for a company that doesn't have its own rockets. With its reusable Falcon rockets, SpaceX can deliver payloads to various orbits and beyond. By catering to the growing demand for satellite launches, SpaceX has attracted an extensive client base and generated a lot of revenue. SpaceX's next revenue source is its signature Starlink internet service. Starlink aims to provide global broadband coverage by deploying a web of thousands of small orbiting satellites, and the service is now available in 32 countries. Customers subscribe to the Starlink internet service, which offers high-speed internet access in remote or underserved areas such as the largely empty western United States, or even RVs camped anywhere. The fee for Starlink is over $100 per month, but it's often the best and sometimes only option for many of its customers. This subscription-based model allows SpaceX to generate recurring revenue over time. SpaceX also works with other companies and organizations on joint projects, and these can include scientific exploration missions, they include research and development, and some of this actually leads to shared revenue for government grants and other things. For example, VAST is a new startup with big plans to build a new commercial space station. SpaceX will help train astronauts in addition to shooting them to space in the Crew Dragon capsule powered by a Falcon rocket. VAST is targeting governmental space agencies as its primary customers. Partnering with companies like VAST may involve joint funding or revenue-sharing agreements, contributing to SpaceX's income. SpaceX has ambitious plans for future ventures, including the development of a next-generation reusable Starship. This Starship is being designed to help Elon Musk's ultimate vision of getting himself and others to Mars. It may also open the opportunity for future space tourism. How much would you pay to visit space? Friends can have their beach vacations. You're going to the moon. If successful, SpaceX could make a lot of money in space tourism and other future ventures. It's worth noting that SpaceX operates in a highly competitive and expensive industry. It has already lost some potential government contracts to Jeff Bezos's Blue Origin. While SpaceX has achieved a lot of milestones and success over the years, it has had to invest heavily in research and development to build and maintain its position at the forefront of commercial space exploration. An important strategic lesson here is to invest in the future. Some companies take a while to make money, but then they can ultimately become the leaders in their industry. Of course, it also helps to get those highly lucrative government contracts. If you want to visit the moon someday, let me know by hitting that like button. And please come back for more on business, strategy, and the people involved.